And now the voice acting is back.
Ow! My head. Wait, is it over?
My protagonist's face.
Damn.
We got flushed down a toilet, Rhino.
Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway?
No shit.
Water scene's a bit too rough for him to be calm.
Another door.
Well, it's still rushing out.
Damn this water. God, let me go. Huh, yes, it opened. What?
Fancy.
What the hell?
Alright. Now, give me a moment to see if I have any way of turning off the voice acting. Nope. Not there. No, I'm not gonna return to the screen because I didn't see anything on the options menu to turn it off. So it's possible we might just have to it might just only be in this part. We'll deal with it.
This is the inside of a ship?
So Rhino, don't this look fancy?
Well,
It reminds me of the ship off of the game The Ship.
yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally Wait, what the hell? Away?
Spam call.
Okay. I was worried. Also, the water keeps coming.
Shit. Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Can I say, Junpei's voice actor sounds like the scout from TF2. C deck.
C deck.
Bonk.
B deck.
B deck. Hurry. Hurry. A deck's next.
D deck. What?
Hey!
What?
Well, hello, boobs.
Of course that'd be the first thing you notice.
No, I noticed a lot in this. Trust me. Including some characters I actually recognize.
Hi, Miles Edgeworth.
Why are they all shocked to see
I
you?
guess it's another one of us now.
Who voices her?
A dancer.
The game
Voicing
does.
herself.
The woman was dressed, should be thought rather like a dancer. Clothes cover very little, and her prodigious jewelry a little more. I'm seeing if this will just get rid of the voice acting. If not, I'm just going to stay on adventure mode.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
It does not, so, alright.
Oh, well, okay then. Silver hair? Huh? One of us, huh?
So, we have belly dancer, anime protagonist.
What?
Let's see who's next.
Nothing.
Going up won't do you any good. There are two
Grizzled
doors here that
detective.
will open.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
It's like Gumshoe in his later years.
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
Schoolgirl.
And Miles Edgeworth, as I
Nine
said.
of us, then. All of the cards are in hand.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Fisherman. And... Professor?
Just nerd, really.
Ah!
That was a conversation.
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him?
Mountain.
Doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Hey man, that was dangerous. Huh?
Well, we found the doors.
And this one.
Hey, it's our door.
Hi.
They're the same.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh? My cell was the same.
I love the names they give these people. The names do not stick around, though.
I opened it.
Yeah, this is like one of those things where you don't know their actual name and the character is just kind of saying what he calls them.
There we go. I skipped some of the text, so I was checking it.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Are we gonna have literally every single...
I saw the same thing. It's not
Okay, I thought we were gonna have every single character be like, me too! It's like, god damn it.
You think I don't know that lady? Open! Damn it! Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Out of my way.
That looks like a solid metal door. I don't think you're gonna open it.
Don't worry, he doesn't.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way.
Vacant. Ah, good. Nobody's in the bathroom.
The device next to the door in that room earlier. So that means this door is probably locked too. But still.
I don't know. For some reason, the voice has an echo right now.
Fun.
Damn it!
Are there any other doors?
Do we just want to try voicing these characters even though the voice acting is provided and just ignore it?
I mean, maybe. Won't that make it hard to listen to?
We're louder than the game is.
You done? Hmm? Okay.
I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, right. You had a question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see-
sure. Like,
Alright.
I'd like to actually voice these characters, and I don't actually hear them talking, so it's not exactly going to distract me.
Alright. We are forced into the novel screen right now. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person.
He saw a hobo. Oh, hello.
You.
Okay.
It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl.
She was his dead sister?
Junpei had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
Ellipses.
Ellipses. Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly toward her. She didn't move.
And then they fucked.
It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. Which would be silly if it was real. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time.
Sorry, one still wasn't sure. Technically, they're all question marks.
I'm actually going to do something. Hang on. I'm going to lower the volume more.
Since we're ignoring them.
Yeah, we'll see how that works. The quake caught the girl unprepared, and she fell.
Watch out!
Watch out! Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought. I think they both just fell down the stairs.
Oh.
Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own. And then they fucked. He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water
The ship demands romantic tension.
I mean, they are being shipped.
Uh...
Hey! Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth. I was expecting somebody else to just ruin the mood.
Oh my gosh. Is that you, Jumpy?
Oh my gosh. Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy. Jumpy. Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
Akane? Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki, which had to be put in square brackets for some reason. I always imagine whenever they do that, it has to be said in a robotic voice.
Akane Kurashiki.
She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship?
Ship.
Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface.
I hate you.
He could feel his face heating up. At that moment...
Now, who does this voice?
This is Gas Mask, dude.
Welcome aboard. I welcome you all from the bottom of my heart to this, my vessel.
It's actually probably good you're voicing, because right now it's going through the gas mask and through some other sort of filter, which I think is an intercom, so we can't understand shit. It literally sounds like Castle Crasher style voice acting. What?
What's that voice?
What's that voice? I am Zero, captain of this ship. I am also the person who invited you here.
This is... that guy in the gas mask!
Darth Vader!
Alright, what numbers did you say? 2, 4, and 7?
Yeah, so I have 2, 4, 6, and 7.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here, I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
What do you mean to do to us?
I mean to have you participate in a game. Some of you, I know, are familiar with this game. The Nonary game.
I'm gonna lower the volume even more.
Nonary game.
I actually can't lower it anymore. It's at 1.
Nonary game.
Wait, I think I actually have an idea. I'm going to do something. I did it.
Woo!
I am stupid! I am stupid!
I mean to have you participate in a game. Some of you, I know, are familiar with this game. The Nonary game.
We're not going to keep doing that, please.
Okay. I figured if I did it enough, you'd give me an answer. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
Nonary game.
Ah, good. I didn't select every female character.
This is you.
What the hell's that?
No. Rhino.
What the hell's that? The rules of the Nonary game can be found in your player's guidebook.
Check out the enclosed instruction book.
And then, of course, we have the expanded Dungeon Masters version, where you can see my rules.
Oh, do you have 5e?
No, we are up to 10B.
Jesus
It comes
Christ.
with its own PDF form that takes up an entire hard drive. They are simple rules that just take an entire lifetime to read through once. Read them.
No, they only take up an entire hard drive because he just repeats them over and over again just to make it seem important. The rules are literally just roll the dice, whoever rolls lowest dies. They are literally dice. What is he talking about? Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Oh god, it's a boner.
Hey, I got one too. God damn it.
I love it when I manage to do that.
That it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter.
Hello.
Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
Who is he referring to?
Shouldn't pay. I mean, he's the protagonist, what do you expect? On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors.
Imagine that.
The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets, and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number on the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet.
Duh.
The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
There is one last thing I must tell you.
Your voice for Zero keeps changing.
Does it?
You started as very deep and evil, then you went to your normal voice, and now you're doing pleasant.
There is one last thing I must tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, the ship has begun to sink. On April 14th, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into an iceberg. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. I will give you more time. 9 hours. That is the time you will be given to make your escape.
And there are 9 persons, so I guess there's also 9 doors. Makes sense. I hear a bell.
Ding dong.
You are Pink Hair.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
Good, you remembered who Pink Hair was. You are also Prince.
It's the clock telling us the time.
You now have your characters. Prince, Pink Hair, Mountain, and Akane, and Zero. And I have the others.
Ding dong. It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then. Apparently he's now Rocky.
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier. It has to be nighttime. If that is the case, then we will need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Now it is time. Let our game begin. I wish you all the best of luck.
I'm glad it only took an hour for us to sort out the voice acting problem. And thus the iconic music begins.
I don't even know what that is.
Da, 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 da. Anyway. Hey, you bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
Nope.
Of course I got the guy who swears a lot. That guy won't stop shouting. And the others. Phew.
Oh, we did go through the rest of them.
See, we didn't need to know what the others were doing, because we assumed that they were all doing it. I have way too many questions. Who is Zero? What's the nonary game? What is it for?
Murder.
Is he some nut job doing this just to mess with us?
Probably.
Or does he have some other purpose?
Nah.
And why pick me to be part of this insane game?
Your name was randomly selected from the voter ballot.
The others? Why are these 8 people here?
9 is my fetish.
And the most confusing of them all. Why is Akane here?
It's coincidence. Don't look into it.
I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Why now?
Seriously, there is no reason.
Coincidence? No, there's no
Yes,
way.
what?
There has to be a reason.
There
Shut up!
isn't.
Shut up! Shut up, voice in my head!
I'm just waiting for a game where it'd be like, there has a reason. At the end, they're like, no, it really wasn't. It was just a coincidence.
I mean, games don't do that. Red herrings aren't fun. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
It's less a red herring if more just people looking too much into stuff.
Very well. Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think? Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
Hey, wait! Don't tell me you're actually going to do what this Zero says. No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet. What? Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush, though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes. I could work with that. Then let's go.
I don't say much at all.
Neither does Prince, apparently. You got all the quiet characters. C deck. Oh.
Whoa!
What the hell? It's completely submerged.
Damn. If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown. No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about. See, the water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours. Then you're saying we won't sink till then? Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to be wishful thinking.
Yeah, that's depressing. If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A deck and C deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusions? Might find something there. You're right. You're right, person who is also me. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious. No numbers on either door, and I don't see an authentication device either. Nope, it's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here! There's another door behind the stairs! This one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try.
Roar.
Rog. It won't budge. Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know!
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with 2 of us trying. It's very well made. Idiots. Try using your brain first. Take a closer look.
A keyhole.
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door. A key, huh? You got a problem? No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily. What's this? There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Hey, look, over here, too.
I'm trying to click in order to speed past the text, but sometimes the text is just so short I accidentally skip it. So, sorry if that happens.
More doors.
Mordor?
Mordor.
One does not simply walk into more doors.
I think they're elevators.
One does not simply walk into elevators.
I think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Nothing. We're spending, like, how long have we been doing this where literally it's just been, look a thing, it does nothing. Look a thing, it does nothing. Like, can we get to the point where we actually get to do stuff?
Nothing.
Didn't mean to do that.
Maybe the power isn't on?
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too. What is this? That looks like a zodiac symbol.
Kinda does, yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's one exactly, but, like, that's what it makes me think of. Just like the thin, wavy lines. It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H.
Yeah. This is the symbol of Saturn. It's an astrological symbol.
I was close.
Yeah, the zodiacs are in the sky, usually.
Then the mark on the other door... Well, Saturn's not a zodiac thing, but I was on the right track. And the mark on the other door...
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck. We did?
I want to point out, by the way, at the start, I was thinking of just saying, Rhino, you take all the even numbers, I'll take all the odd numbers. Literally the only thing that changed is that you got Mountain and I got Dancer, when we would have switched those.
That's why I said I didn't want to do all evens.
I don't remember that. A deck, huh? I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know. We may as well check again, since we're talking about it.
There! The 2 doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
Ah, the smash ball. She's right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol.
Do you just know everything?
The horizontal line represents the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
I see. The ceiling.
The ceiling represents the...
The ceiling represents the fact that we can't get the fuck out of here.
Seems legit.
Metal plates. It's as if it's covering something up. Or keeping something in.
Duh, duh, duh.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out here, though.
Be
Through
realistic.
here.
Be realistic. We need a lot of explosives to open that up. The windows, too. They're all covered. In other words...
A lot of dramatic panning.
trapped. All the exits go nowhere. Took you like 10 minutes to figure that out. And that's just not counting the time where you walked between areas, presumably. Also, she looks dressed for winter.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what's the point? Otherwise, what point would there be? But we can't open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
We can open them. You mean the numbered doors? Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that. We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
May as well give it a shot. Can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well. No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what will happen. We should stay here. We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, the ship is going to sink. You notice one guy hasn't spoken at all?
What one guy?
Exactly. Hey, shut up!
What
Before
one
we
guy?
You'll see. He'll speak soon. But, just think back to if we saw one guy who was yet to speak.
Nope, not ringing a bell.
Nerd.
Oh.
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information. We need to exchange insurance information. I kind of crashed my car into yours, so... we don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious, too.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Juniper. Sorry, Junpei. Junpei.
I am Professor Juniper!
We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school, which I think in Japan is some kind of big deal.
Going to the same elementary school?
Like, going to the same elementary school or middle school at some point is apparently just some thing that apparently people were just like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
I mean...
Whereas, like, people, it seems like people in the U.S., it's like, if you were not within school with them, like, within the past 3 years, they don't remember you at all.
I think it's more of just, it's used in video games to show that they really care for each other, because they remember over that long.
Oh, okay.
Wait, stop. Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would. We don't know how much that bastard really knows about us. Maybe he just picked up a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had him to get us to do stuff, you know.
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Well, alright, then why we have code names?
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
Why the fuck do you think? Because his bracelet says number 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna be Santa.
What? What?
Any of you chubs know Japanese? No? Well, San means 3, so I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think? Yeah, they don't all just go for their numbers.
Santa!
It was under. And your bracelet number. Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa. Very well then, I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate. It's all my characters first. I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals. Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake. My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly, which is particularly relevant given that I am blind. I had no idea.
You can't see. I knew it. No, you didn't.
Me next. I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Alright, my number's 5, so my codename is gonna be... Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now. I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei. Oh. Good job, Akane. I know I don't get a cool code name.
Then you should all call me by my name, too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his? What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
Kinda funny that hers is the only one with a sleeve trapped under it.
Nah, Santa's was too. Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay then. But yeah, I noticed that because Santa or Silver had the same thing. Then I saw it on June and I was like, oh, guess it's not suspicious, it's just a style. Because I was about to be like, does that mean he'd be able to take it off? So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June.
Let it be known, I'm probably going to
7.
forget their numbers except for 7.
7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus. That means that 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
The glasses guy with the hair like a bird's nest.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
Do I voice him?
No, I will.
What number are you? Hey, I'm talking to you.
He's really hard to voice, so...
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9.
Yeah.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to stay here with you.
You got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah, what's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah?
Alright, let me show you. I'm going to do this! Whoosh! Boom, boom.